and thank you for joining us. My name is Liam O'Mara, and I am the VP of Corporate Communications for Microsoft. Today, we're here to talk to you about our company mission and our focus, our financial performance, our strategy moving forward into next year, and some future steps that we'll take to get there. As Microsoft, it's always been our mission to bring values to help people and businesses throughout the world better realize their full potential. We've done this by focusing on three main categories, which are business and productivity processes, which include our Office 365 platforms, which bring companies together internally using email, different software platforms, calendars, etc. Our intelligent cloud services, which integrate information between companies more easily, and personal computing, which includes Windows 10 platforms, Xbox Live, and our Surface. And we focus on these things in order to bring companies from just using digital technologies into actually becoming integrated technology companies. So from last year, our productivity and business platforms or processes rose by about 60 million. So Enterprise Office 365, which focuses on our business segment, grew 59%. Office 365 on mobile platform usage increased by 400%. And Dynamic 365, which is more of an app-based platform where we're pushing forward, had monthly paid seats up 20% over last year. With Intelligent Cloud Services, we saw an increase of about 1.5 billion in revenue, 12 billion in commercial cloud annualized revenue. That is putting us on track to hit our 20 billion goal by fiscal year 2018. And as of now, 60% of Fortune 500 companies are actually using 3 of our cloud services. Personal computing didn't see much growth in last year, but we did see some interesting numbers with especially Windows 10 active devices mobily was up to 350 million. 96% of our enterprises that are already using 365 are piloting our Windows 10 program, and our Surface partnerships with corporations grew from a little number of 150 up to 10,000 in the last year. And to talk more about our financial results from last year is our CFO, Aretha Ray.
Thank you, Liam. Let me quickly go through the financial reviews for the year. Operating income for FY16 was at $20.2 billion, higher than the previous year's $18.2 billion. The diluted earnings per share was at $2.10, which again grew from the previous year's $1.48. The cash dividends declared was at $1.44, an increase from the previous year's dollar for FY15. In other financial highlights, we can see that the cash return to shareholders was at $6.4 billion, with dividends being $2.8 billion and shareholders' equity being $3.4. The capex was at $3.1 billion, supporting growth in our both commercial and consumer cloud services. The free cash flow at $5.8 billion grew 15% on a year-on-year basis. The expenses in all, which included both R&D, general and maintenance, and SG&A, in total was at $8.4 billion, which grew by 1% from the previous years. In terms of productivity and business processes, there is a graph showing the quarterly revenue and operating income. We can see that the Q4 of FY16, the revenue grew by 5% on a quarter-on-quarter basis. The operating expenses grew by 6%, which was primarily driven by cloud sales programs. And the Office commercial products grew at a 5% year-on-year basis, and 365 revenue grew by 54%. The commercial seats for Office 365 grew by 45%, and the consumer subscribers for the year was at 23.1 million in total. The Dynamic products and cloud services revenue grew by a 6% on a quarter-on-quarter basis. Looking forward in the future years, in FY17, the foreign exchange will not affect the volatility as much as it was in the previous year. However, Q3 and Q4 will remain volatile, as was in the case of FY15 and 16. The commercial cloud margins are expected to marginally improve in the next fiscal year with a heavy investments to ensure our world-class supports in both commercial and consumer cloud services. We expect the FY17 operating expenses to be around 31.1 to 31.4 billion, in that range, because we continue to prioritize our growth. In productivity and business processes, we expect our revenue to be around 6.4 to 6.6 billion. And consumer businesses, we will outpace the consumer PC market. And we expect the revenue to be around 8.7 to 9 billion. With this, I will move it on to our CEO, Param Bhatia.
Thanks, Harita, for going over the financials. Moving on to strategy. At Microsoft, we believe to make a world a connected place. That starts with universal availability. So with this, with the introduction of Windows 10 and our Office 365 services, we have made all the things connected. You can edit on one document on your PC and you can resume editing on your mobile phone at the same time. This is a connected workplace thing. Moving on to the acquisitions, we believe in expanding our businesses substantially. Recently, in the last year, our major acquisition was LinkedIn. We acquired it for $19 million. That was 64% premium over the ongoing market share price. We believe by acquiring LinkedIn to expand our corporate outreach and the enterprise software services. Microsoft HoloLens. This is a revolutionary product. Whenever you see any classes like this, you think of just one thing, gaming. But Microsoft HoloLens is completely different product. Although you can play it, although you can have it for gaming, but you can even have it for designing and engineering, for biological sciences, for sports outreach, and you can have any game you can play on it. With this, we plan to integrate a lot of industries with Microsoft and expand our businesses and get more revenue from it. Lastly, we want to be a connected ecosystem. So with the introduction of our Azure cloud services, we have connected the whole workplace. We have partnered with Volvo to integrate Skype in their cars so that managers and CEOs can have video conferencing from the car itself. We also partner with BMW in order to include personal assistance services and Office 365 in their cars. So with this, we have also integrated automobile industries in our corporate profile. Now, Ethan Hartman, the VP of Investor Relationship, will talk about the investment opportunities.
Okay, thank you, Param. So we've talked about where we are, what we want, and where we're going. Right now, I just want to show you a little bit on the numbers of what we've done for our investors. Over the last quarter, we've grown stock price by almost 10%. We're really proud of this number. We feel that this is, something we worked hard for. And what we really like now is to partner with all of you. You're the ones who make what we do possible. And we'd like to, we're looking to increase our presence across the globe. And to do that, we need you. And we want to be, you guys to be part of our family. So Haritha mentioned the financials. We've had increases in earnings per share, revenue, and dividends. These are all indicative of a strong financial base. It's where we are right now. Param mentioned our single platform vision, where we have one product that you can control all of your digital needs. And for the future, really, you guys are it. We're looking at you guys right now as the future of our company and to help us get there. And so with that, I'd just like to say thank you for allowing us to reach our full potential and for providing us the opportunity to do the same for you. Thank you.